To show you how to make this really cute color sliding card. You can push this thing in, hopefully, and you can pull it out and you can see it changes color. So it goes from black and white to colored image. Isn't that cute? And I decorated up the background, and I used the Fuzzy Hugs stamp set from Mama Elephant. I also used my tree. I don't even know where I got this from. I didn't use the birch trees, but I did use my magic slider from Lawn Fawn. And it is a magic slider kit, or I guess you buy it together, and all of this comes in it. And it gives you different openings that you could make for the front of the card. So like I could make a heart shape here, or an oval, or this rectangle. And then there's different options for the pull tab too. So I use the one with the arrow, but there's also this one and this one, and then there's a hello and a cute little tab, and then all the other pieces are for the magic slider. And I've already cut those out so you can see what I did, but I've cut everything, but I haven't done any of my stamping yet. And I may even put a sentiment on the inside from the stamp set, and if I do, I'll do it to both of them. And it is, again, this Fuzzy Hugs from Mama Elephant. I think it's really cute. And this one I'm going to send to my daughter. So I tried to make them both two girls, and I put little eyelashes on the bunny. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know why this is giving me a fit now, only because I'm showing you. Just have to play with it a little bit. But it is so cute, and it's really neat. So let's go ahead and get started. This is an A2 sized card, and you can make it open whichever way you want, but I did mine so that it opens top fold. And then I have, so this is the base of the card. And then for my magic slider, I cut out the big piece, and then I cut that rectangular body window into it. And then I also cut out this little piece that, I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing what all those are or not, but this little piece, and then this is the tab that will go on it. And to do that, I just took one of my markers and colored on white cardstock, and then cut it out with a die cut. So then I know that this is going to match what I used in my card, because I colored the birds already with that, and I also made some snowflakes, and I did the same thing with them. I did a few colors with the snowflakes, but same concept. So that's that. And then there's also this weird like field goal looking thing, and then just a piece of plain white paper, and then you use that same cut to cut a piece of acetate. So you will need a piece of window sheet. I purchased it in a package of 10 for I think $3.50, but you can use something that you already have. If you have something with a clear casing, you can use that, just die cut it out, and there you go. So let me show you how to put this together, and then I'll do some coloring. So this is going to go folded down like that, and then my acetate is going to go on the outside like this, and then my image is going to go on the inside like this. But then sandwiched between the two is going to be our little tab that's going to go up and down. So my colored image is going to be back here. My black and white image is going to be up here. So you won't be able to see the colored image when this is in place, but when this moves upward, it will show the colored image. So that's what that is for. And then this little field goal thing just kind of helps keep everything in line. So you put it here, and then this piece fits right inside of that, so that everything stays even and it won't move too much. And let's see, I think with this one I'm going to maybe even use some pop dots on this, or maybe I'll cut out another one of these and have it double layered. I think that might be what I do. So I'll do that in just a little minute. But first I want to color a little bit, and I know that, so the first one is going to be for my daughter, and I did the cute bunnies, but my son loves penguins, and so I think I'm going to do this one for him. And it's a cute little penguin picture. And I'm trying to think, with my daughters, I obviously did a fall scene where I had the fall and all of that. It's really cute. But I think with his, I'm going to do more of a winter scene. So I think I'm going to cover some of this with some blue to make it look like it's snowy. And then I might even use my tree. And I have some snow. I have a snow marker that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think I'm going to use this and build up some snow in the back. So first thing I'm going to do is make this, well gosh, I'm going to trim that down so it's even. I messed it up. So first thing I'm going to do is make that even. Second thing I'm going to do is take one of my brushes. Wow, crafting is dangerous. And I'm going to make this blue. Like, oh, the snow. Good grief, why can't I think of words? Ooh, that kind of looks dirty snow. I didn't clean off my brush very well the last time I used it. I'm glad I did it on a test. I don't know which color I had this in, but woo-wee. Clean your brushes, folks. Let's see if that works. That's so light. I think I might go with a darker blue. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, so, oh, and I got some mess on here, but that's okay. I'm gonna cover it up, hopefully. It won't be too seen. I like this technique because it makes it really soft and just nice, but I am going to build up the bottom just a little bit, I think. Alright, and then I'm going to take this and make this blue as well. I kind of like how it's picking up in the stitches there, a little darker. It's kind of cute. Alright. I'm going to put this brush to the side so I can clean it. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and cut out 2 more of those football things, the touchdown post things. So let me do this really quick and I will be right back. And I'll explain to you why I'm doing this when I put it together. I was cutting everything out together at once when I was doing my cutouts. So I'm sorry I wasn't prepared for this because I didn't do this. The first card I didn't think to do it. I didn't know to do it for this card. So sorry I wasn't as prepared as I had hoped. But I think that's all the cutting I'll have to do right now. And let me just put this back in here. storing everything on these magnets really is a helpful way to do it. And I don't think I need this blue anymore. But if I do, it's the tempting turquoise, so I can remember. Taking a drink of my iced coffee. It's very good. Okay, so let me take this tree, and to make it more wintry, what could I do besides some snow on there? I think that's probably the best thing I can do. So let me open this up. Actually, I'm going to do this now because I know that this, well, you know what? I use my hot gun, my hot glue. Never mind. I'm not going to do this yet. I'm going to do the stamping first so that you can see that. Not that you won't be able to see all of it, but you probably came here for the stamping part. And I did go ahead and cut out and color some birds and some mushrooms and some snowflakes that I may or may not use. We shall see. And I need to get my stamp. And you can do this one of two ways. You can either take this and stamp it onto your white image. Oh, and you know what? I think I need blue on here too. I'm glad I didn't close that. Yeah, I need to put some blue on here too. I'm glad I didn't clean this brush. Oh my goodness, I just stuck it in the black. Don't do that. Good grief. All right. I was like, what in the world? That's a little dark. Dingbat. All right. Thank goodness that has two sides, right? Okay, so now that I have this, the background colored, I'm going to go ahead and ink up and stamp my little penguins. So if you had some stays on black ink or stays on ink in whatever color if you wanted, you could put this acetate on top of this image and stamp it exactly on top. And I would probably want to use my Misty or something like that to make sure that I've gotten it all, gotten it in the right spot in the same position, because you cut the acetate and this from the same die, so they're exactly the same size. Everything's the same. So if you used your Misty, you would make sure that you got it exactly on that spot. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it, which is the way I prefer, because I don't like the stays on ink. I think it feels funny after it dries, and I think that you can like scratch it off. I don't know. It's weird to me. I'm not a huge fan, and it dries out pretty quickly. But if you take your acetate and carefully put it on top and hold it, or whatever, take a Sharpie, you can trace your image, and it's really not that hard. I mean, I guess you might want to pay attention to what image you're using, but if you use one that's not too difficult, then tracing it isn't too difficult. And I like the way the Sharpie works because it doesn't feel funny after you've put the image on here, and it seems to stay better. Now you can still get it off if you tried with enough elbow grease, and or like if you used alcohol. You could certainly get it off. And if it's not exactly perfect, if you're upset about that, you can rub it off with the alcohol, or like I said, with elbow grease, or you could just leave it and just know that this is crafting in real life, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make that line a little bit thicker. And I think that I have it all. And I do. Isn't that cute? And it's so easy to do because you've just traced it. So now I'm going to leave this off to the side, and I'm going to build up this, and I'm going to color, actually first let's color this, and then I'm going to build up that. So I picked out some colors that I think I will like for my penguin. And let's see, all of this is black, and then this is white. Actually, I think his head is black. Let's try that. That's black, and then all of this is black. Trying to remember what a penguin looks like. One thing that I love about alcohol inks is that they tend to be able to color through or over anything. Maybe not anything, but anything that I use, I haven't had any problems. So like I went ahead and inked this up, so there's ink underneath here, but I can color right over it and you can't even see that there was ink ever there. It's kind of neat. So I'm just coloring, I'm going lightest to darkest. My stomach just growled, I don't know if you could hear it. And because I'm going to use a really dark color next, I figure I don't mind if most of it is this color. I just made a little spot in her head a little lighter, which is fine, I think. You can color it the way you want. I love coloring with alcohol markers, and these are called fine color. I think that you can find them on Amazon, or I think even Etsy. I don't remember where I got them. It was one of the online places. And I do like them a lot. They are a lot more economical than Copics. Now the Copics are fabulous, don't get me wrong, and I'm sure that you get what you pay for, but as much as I color and as much as I screw up coloring, I prefer to use something that I don't really care if I, you know, have to go back through or try again or whatever. With the Copics, I think I'd feel like, oh, I have to be so careful because they're so expensive and wonderfully nice, but neighbors are doing something outside, sorry. I guess I should have made his little nose orange. I wonder if I can color over it with this. I don't know. I don't know if I can color over black with orange. Oops, I just got some on his face. Not too bad. I mean, look at that. You could even go over black. Now this is supposed to be me and my son, so I'm going to put some pink cheeks on us. And then I'm going to use a really light gray to kind of go over this white, so hopefully it won't show up as blue. Then I'm going to do my earmuff. And I want to do the heart, I think, in pink. I know that this is probably supposed to be for boyfriend and girlfriend, but oh well. I'm doing it for me and my son. And his favorite color is purple. My favorite color is pink, so I'm going to do a purple hat on him. I did a pink earmuff for me. Goodness, I just colored outside the lines. Let me see here. Where's my colorless blender? There you are. Let me see if I can. Fix that at all? A little bit. It's not awful, it's pretty cute. I think I'm going to make my earmuff sparkly though. And I'm using a Nuvo glitter marker for this. And that is super cute. Alright, so now that I have that the way I want it, I think I've used all the markers the way I want them. I was thinking I might like to put some snow down here, but I really don't think I do because, ooh, but maybe I'll put some on the back out of this. Ooh, that's what I'll do. Okay. Yay. Alright, so let me put these away really quick so I can have them out of the way. Out of the way. Pink, purple, pink, gray, orange, and then gray, gray, gray. Alright, so now I'm ready to play. So I'm going to take these 3 little touchdown things I got and glue them all together. This is just making this a little bit thicker. And I think that that will help the sliding component slide up and down if this is a little bit thicker. Because I think that might be some of the reason why the other one gets caught a little bit, is because it's also mushed together. This will give it just a little bit of a raised area. I don't know if you guys have tried this. Let me know if you have any other tips or ideas, anything that may have worked for you, or if you just don't have any problem with it. Maybe you're doing something differently than I am. Okay, so then that is all there. And I'm going to glue this to the bottom portion of this folded window. I'm just making sure it's not sticking out the sides. And then I can glue this guy. I can't believe I did that in black. Yes, I can. I craft in real life and I screw up all the time. But crafting is very forgiving. And then this just fits right in the middle, or right in between all of those little, the football field, football goal. Well, it should. I'm having a problem sticking it in there. I think it's just because I have it thick. Now I'm not sure that it's all glued down, so let me try to re-glue this a little bit. Goodness. Seems to be clogged a little bit, so I'm just trying to open it up. I just want to make sure that doesn't pop open or pop out. That would be awful. And now I'm going to take my top here and put glue on that. Line this up so it matches the images perfectly. So you want the top frame to match the bottom frame. And then I'm just going to put glue all around this frame. How many times can I say frame? And I'm going to bring this down and then pick up the acetate, hopefully. Well, why aren't you sticking to the top there? Acetate. Alright, that's not what I wanted. Oh my goodness, why isn't this working the way it's supposed to? How about this? I'm going to line it up with the picture. Once I have it where I want it, I'm going to take the glue and go around on the acetate instead of the other way around. I don't want this to stick to the bottom yet. There we go. Okay. Whew. And you don't want it to stick together yet because you haven't finished this part, which I need to glue that little arrow thing. This This just tells people that they need to lift up. You could write pull on it or lift or whatever if you wanted to. And then I'm just going to stick this through. Now I noticed on the first card that I made today that I had to kind of play with this a little bit to get it to kind of stretch out. And I even pushed it against the sides of, because there's a little strip that's cut out when you use the die. It cuts out the little strip at the top, which I didn't show you, but there's a little hole here. Hopefully you can see that. And that's where this slides through, which is all great and dandy, but you have to be careful because at first this almost wasn't wide enough for this to slip through. But this is what does the magic slider, see? Isn't that cute? And I think having these extra pieces that this, so this tab has little feet here that get caught. And that's what stops it and makes it so you're not just pulling it straight out. But these feet are the same width as what your image is. And so I think that having this little extra lip here is going to help keep this in the football field so that it doesn't get off kilter, which is I think what happens to that one. I think that what happens on that one is that when you're pulling it up or whatever, it kind of does this thing where it kind of goes from side to side, and so it doesn't want to come up totally evenly because it's got too much wiggle room down here. So I'm hoping that this does the trick. So now I'm going to take glue and put it on the football thing, the touchdown goal. And close it up. And I did notice that this doesn't match perfectly over here, and I could try to fix it, but I don't want to now because if I did, it would mess up the picture. So I'm just going to leave it like it is and just be happy that it's cute. So now let's see. Oh, it still came out the side. Look at that. It still peeks out. Come on, glue. Maybe I just need a drink of my coffee and hold that there for a second. My goodness, I am like causing a ruckus today. I almost spilled my coffee. Instead, just a couple drips came out. So I'm just going to have to play with it a little bit. I mean, it works fine. It's just not as slidey as I'd like it to be. But it's so cute. You could even put some hearts or something on it. That would be cute, but that's okay. I'm going to put some snow down here on the bottom, I think. I hope I can, because now that I'm thinking about it, this is acetate. You know what I could do is I could put some snow on the bottom of a piece of paper. Oh no, because then it would have to, oh no, I could put a piece of snow on the bottom of this, and that's what I'm gonna do, because I cut out an extra sheet here. Oh, but it's not white. But that's okay. I'm going to cover it with snow. So this can fit right in there. All right. And I'll just cover it in snow, and hopefully that will be cute. I have 2 tries because I have 2 ends. I don't know if this one's wide big enough. Oh, that's almost too big. Yay. Perfect. Okay. Yay, hooray. So I'm going to put snow on this, and I'm going to put snow this. And I might put some snow on the card too, but first I'll do it on these things and see how we like it. So this is shake it up and then to open the lid and kind of push it down like a paint pen until it starts to come out. And then you heat it up with a heat tool and it will puff up. Ooh, it came out pretty quickly. And if I remember correctly, you want it to be a little bit thick. This is not my first snow pin. Let's see, I'm going to put snow on here. Alright, so now I'm going to get my heat gun out and see how this looks. There it goes. Oh, how cool. Okay, well you can see how some areas puffed up more than others. I don't know exactly why, but like this side must not have had as much on there, but it is really cool. It's like foamy. And this is a little bit puffy, but not much because I didn't put much on it. And this turned out kind of strange where it's really puffy over here, but not so puffy over here, but it's still really cool. And you could probably put another layer on. I don't know. Maybe I'll try putting just a little bit more on these and seeing what happens if I heat it up again. Okay, I would highly recommend one of these pens because it's pretty fun. And it gives you a really neat look. So there is that. Okay, I'm going to put this on the inside here so it looks like they're standing on snow. I would caution about putting this in an envelope or anything where this could get squished, because if you put a bunch of pressure on here, it's going to flatten it. So here's this. Oh, isn't that cute? Got something on it. Oh my goodness. So cute. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. That's the thing. I would be sitting here doing this all day long. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so now let's assemble the card. I might use some more snow, I don't know yet. But let me find a good spot for this tree. And I am going to puff this up a little bit on some foam tape because I want it to be a little bit raised so that it'll be easier to grab this. So let's see, maybe if I put this tree up here like that. Just make sure I get glue on it so that it will stay glued down and not get caught on the slider thing. No, I don't know that I'll have this whole part of the tree in there, but we'll see. The last time I ended up cutting some of the tree off, so, but I do like the snow on that top one. Oh, so maybe I'll just try to do all of it. So look straight. So cute. And then I'm going to get foam tape. And I need to put, I'm going to at least double this, maybe even triple it, because this is thin foam tape. I bought this off Amazon, and I think it was for like home improvement or something. It wasn't necessarily for crafting, so it seems to be thinner than most of the foam tape that I've used before. So I just double it up, which kind of defeats the purpose of me finding it so inexpensively. There's a reason for that, because now I have to double it up. Not every time do I double it. I've even tripled it though, but sometimes I just use it singly. It's fine, but often I at least double it. Maybe I should just buy some thicker one and then leave this for when I can use a single. I don't know. Let's see here. If I put this, ooh, it's going to cover up a lot of that tree. That's okay. And the snow though. Oh, okay. I think what I'm going to do is put an extra one over here, because this part is raised up a little higher because of that snow. I didn't even think of that. Took off my slippers and I couldn't find them. Important things like that, you know. Girl gots to have her slippers. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. You guys seeing that? So cute. So now I can find places to put these guys. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on the card because I did that the last time and I thought it was cute. And I guess I can put a snowflake or two around here. I love this art glitter glue, but the tip is giving me an issue today. Sometimes it doesn't seem to want to come out at all, and then now it's coming out like crazy. Crazy. Oops, I don't want that right there. One more. I think I'll put it there. And I actually had some mushrooms that I die cut out too, but I don't think I'm going to use those. I don't know if mushrooms are out when it's snowing. Not that it has to be totally correct, but you know. Alright, so now what I think I'm going to do is take my glitter pen and color these little snowflakes. Make them a little glittery. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they are turning a little glittery. Not a lot, but a little bit. It's fine since it's for my son. And then I think I'm going to put little crystals in here, even though it is for my son. He knows his mama. They're hard to pick up, these little tiny ones. Cute, 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 cute. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. And then let's go ahead and put in a sentiment inside each card. So which sentiment do I want to use? I think I like the fuzzy hugs and warm wishes. Ooh, and you know what? I think I'm going to stamp it black, or blue. course I drop it. Holding my breath, hoping that that's straight. Fuzzy hugs and warm wishes. Yeah, that's cute. And then this one, I don't want it to be blue. Maybe I'll do that one in brown. Clean off my stamp. Woo! I forgot that I just re-inked that. Oops. Gonna have to be real careful. Whew, fuzzy hugs and warm wishes, and the wishes didn't quite show up all the way, so I might have to do that one again. Whoa, wee, that is some, wow. I mean, look at this, it's still all nasty. I'm gonna have to work on that. And I don't even think I can close this because it's so wet. I think I filled this one a little too much. What makes me think that? And I think I'll take a brown marker or a pen or something. Oh, come on, I know I have something. There we go. Let that dry. But here are our two cards. So here's Katie's. Cute little bunnies, and then here is Alex's with the cute little penguins. And the snow, gosh, it's super cute, and I can't open it. There we go. Fuzzy hugs and warm wishes. This one is a little harder to open just because this is heavy and it's in the corner here. Oh well. It's worth it. It's cute. And let's just check and see if it smears. I'm brilliant, aren't I? Oh, too cute. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope that this gives you some inspiration. Maybe you can try it too. This, again, is the Magic Color Slider from Lawn Fawn, and it is really fun. And it's really easy. So some of her things are kind of complicated, but this one is very easy. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.